Howdy folks, we have the second naval weapon from the Russian Navy, 135 scale from Takom. Don't ask me how you pronounce that, but it's a SAM sight pretty much. It fires rockets. So this is a brand new kit as well. This has just been released. This is released at the same time as the first one we looked at of the naval cannon one. This is slightly smaller, but it's going to be highly detailed. So there's a little bit of colours. It'd be the same colour as the cannon. I believe this is probably from the same kind of ship probably. Where's the item number? We have item number 2128, and there's some of your sprues. Again, very minimal sprues, so it's going to be quite an easy quick build. Couple of decals, clear by looks of things. I'm not sure if there's any photo etch in this one. So there's your item number 2128. Read with your manual, clear, and some decals. Yeah, no photo etch. So you've got the floor, side walls, the framing of the gun. There's your base, some fine detail parts, and you've got cannons or machine guns, rocket pods. Sorry, this is the rocket launcher. This is the rocket pods, and you fine detail parts again. So we'll take a look at these closer. Have a look at this manual quickly. We have one little bit of clear, which looks like probably something to do with the radar system for locking onto the aircraft and stuff. Two stars that go over the front of the rocket launcher. Agreed with a nice booklet, a little bit of history on the weapon itself, and your little bit of tips and stuff, your sprue map like it was on the side of the box. So we are working on part one is the assembly of the floor and side walls and the mechanism for the elevation and stuff for the actual weapon itself. Part 3 is again more mechanism for the elevation. 4 looks like storage for the radar system, but it's still part of the framing for the elevations. So all of this is all structural parts for the actual main rocket, SAM sight thingy, whatever you want to call it. Again, more parts. And now you're attaching the framing for the actual rocket housings itself now, by the looks of things. And then you've got your rocket tubes. So this will be 10 rockets, I believe. And then you've got some framing that goes around the edge. And then you've got your base, and attaching your main weapon to the actual base itself. And there's the advertisement for the kit itself, or is that another type of weapon of theirs? That's the same one. 2 kits upcoming for Takom, M3 Lee and AML 60 armoured car. So actually that wasn't the advertisement for another kit, that was the colour callouts for the actual weapon itself. So they're asking for dark composite carbon grey by the looks of things, or a light grey satin black, I think that's how you read it, or white and steel. So we'll take a look at this through. Self-sealing bag, really crispy and crunchy, makes a lot of noise. So we have this first sprue. Again, this is, oh, you do have 2 missiles, which is a nice touch. I didn't realise that. So you could probably have one just about to fire out the tube, which would probably be a nice touch. Some of the sidewalls and framing, steps and flooring, sidewalls. This is all sidewall mechanism. So a lot of this sprues are going to be the actual weapon itself. As I say, there's only one piece for the base, but the rest of it's the actual weapon. We have 2 sprues identical in here, which contains the missile tubes. It's just structural parts again for the side, that allows the elevation and stuff. Some wiring or piping, again nicely detailed with bolts and stuff. Ejection pins on the inside, hopefully you don't see any of these, but there's 2 of those. We have once these are all built together and displayed on the same case, it'll look pretty cool, I think. So here's your main base. 2 hatches are already moulded in place. So the base will be just going down here, and your rocket launcher be up here. It should pivot and rotate, hopefully. You got your side pieces nicely bolted, and then you got all your more structural parts and stuff for the actual rocket launcher. This piece is quite heavy, this base. Check your bags just in case you lose parts. This has come off the sprue, this is sat here. So this is one of the mechanisms for the side pivot. Again, it's all moulded as one piece, nicely done. You've got a mixture of raised panel lines. That's a little bit of cleanup you're going to have to take care of there. We have the actual bottom part of the flooring of the weapon. Is this piece sits on top of here. All of this section will sit on the sides, which houses both sides, left and right, of the rocket tubes. Some kind of motor probably allows for the elevation. So there you go, guys. There's another kit from Takom, from their naval section. This is Russian Navy, 135 scale. I'm going to say I can't pronounce it, so it's a SAM site rocket launcher type thing for defending the ships. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.